Welcome on board PV Drilling 8 Jackup Rig. In PV drilling, your health, safety, and well-being are our #1 priority. PV Drilling is a professional provider of drilling rigs and drilling-related services, as well as manpower supply for onshore and offshore drilling operation. Safety is an integral part of our corporate culture. We want you and everybody around you to be safe with us. This is why we would like to familiarize you with the established safety rules of PV drilling and our client, and kindly ask you to comply with them at all times. We would appreciate your full attention to this induction, and if you have any questions, please ask the safety training coordinator for clarification. Report all injuries, incidents, and near misses immediately. The rig safety induction will provide you with essential knowledge about the rig safety rules, emergency procedures, and work requirements to ensure a safe and productive environment for everyone. It consists of 4 main parts: basic information, general safety policies, emergency preparedness and alarms, rig rules and safety guidelines. Please pay close attention. This information is critical for your safety while on board. Let's begin. The basic information section provides essential details to help you settle in and navigate the rig safely. On arrival, report to the Healy Lounge as you are required to sign the arrival register and collect your T-card. As part of your onboarding process, you will receive a Welcome Onboard card. This card contains safety information, including your name, your cabin number, bunk assignment, your designated lifeboat. Additionally, the card provides a diagram of the emergency muster points. Please take a moment to review this card carefully, as it will help you navigate the rig safely and understand where to go in case of an emergency. That's important to note that you have been allocated red, blue, or green T-card. If your room is on the starboard side of the rig, your T-card will be green. If your room is on the port side of the rig, your T-card will be red. If you have a blue T-card, you are assigned a lifeboat number 5 under the helideck. This T-card displays your name, your position, your cabin room number, T-card slot box number, your primary lifeboat number, alternate lifeboat number, and life raft number. Before you go to your cabin, put your T-card in the appropriate red, green, or blue T-card holder at your allocated lifeboat muster station. Everyone arrives on the rig is required to complete a confidential medical information form with the rig medic. This is to ensure your safety in case of a medical emergency. You must also declare any medication you are currently taking. Your information will be kept strictly confidential. PV Drilling strictly enforce the 9 life-saving rules to ensure everyone's safety on board. These essential rules must be followed at all times. You will find them posted in key locations throughout the rig, and each person will be issued a 9 life-saving rules card for quick reference. Please take the time to review and understand them. To make an announcement using the PA system, follow these steps. 1. Pick up the phone. 2. Press 0 and wait for the beep sound. 3. Press 11, then clearly state your announcement. 4. Press number sign when you have finished speaking. 5. Hang up the phone. Ensure your message is clear, concise, and relevant to operations or safety on board. In case of emergency, please dial Radio Room 503, Sick Bay 109, OIM Office 407, HSE Office 404. General safety policies. At PV Drilling, safety is a core value. We are committed to maintaining a safe and healthy work environment for everyone on board. To achieve this, we enforce strict safety policies that all personnel must adhere to. PV Drilling and our client have clearly defined health, safety, environment, and quality policies. These are displayed in various locations on board. It is your responsibility to familiarize yourself with these policies and follow them at all times. The use of illegal drugs or alcohol on board is strictly prohibited. Anyone found in possession of these substances will face serious consequences, including immediate removal from the rig and potential legal action. We take this policy very seriously to ensure a safe working environment for all. PV Drilling and our client have a strict stop work authority policy in place. This means that every individual on board has the right and the responsibility to stop any work if they believe it is unsafe. Safety is our priority, and no task is so urgent that it cannot be done safely. If you see something unsafe, speak up immediately. Mobile phones are not allowed outside the accommodation area during working hours. You may use your mobile phone inside the accommodation area, but please be mindful that others may be resting. Keep your voice low and avoid disturbing others. During explosive operations and periods of radio silence, mobile phones may be collected for safety reasons. They will be returned once it is safe to do so. While working on board, no earrings, finger rings, necklaces, bracelets, or visible facial and body piercings are allowed outside of the accommodation areas. This is to prevent potential hazards such as entanglement or injury. Additionally, the use of fixed-blade knives is prohibited on board except for galley staff use. Instead, safety cutting devices are provided to ensure tasks are carried out safely. Always use the designated tools for the job. Smoking, including e-cigarette or vape, is allowed only in the specially designated areas, front of the Healy Lounge and both side corridors of the main deck. No cigarette lighters or matches are allowed to be taken on board PV drilling rigs. A means of lighting cigarette, which should never be removed, will be provided at the designated smoking areas. Always ensure you are in the correct location before smoking and properly dispose of cigarette butts in the provided containers to maintain safety and cleanliness on board. Emergency preparedness and alarms. Emergencies can happen at any time. Knowing how to respond can save your life and the lives of others. On this rig, we have clear procedures, alarm systems, and evacuation protocols. Your safety depends on understanding and following them. Throughout the accommodation, you will find rig station bills. These contain vital safety information, including alarm signals, muster station locations, emergency duties. Review them. Memorize them. They are your survival guide. Safety plans are also displayed around the rig. These maps show the accommodation layout, the location of firefighting and survival equipment. Take time to study these plans. In an emergency, knowing where to go is critical. Alarm system. Each alarm on board has a distinct sound and color-coded light signal. You must familiarize yourself with these alarms and know how to respond to each one. Take note of their different tones and flashing light colors, which indicate specific emergency situations. Abandoned rig alarm. General. Fire. Combustible gas alarm. H2S alarm. Evacuation and muster stations. Familiarize yourself with the layout of the accommodation to know which level your cabin is located. There are signs identifying each level on the port and starboard stairways. Get to know the escape routes, exit routes to your lifeboat muster station, and the location of firefighting and safety equipment. The rig is equipped with 5 lifeboats and 6 life rafts for emergency evacuation. Lifeboats 1 and 3, starboard side, level 3 accommodation. Lifeboats 2 and 4, port side, level 3 accommodation. Lifeboat 5, underneath the helideck. Life crafts located on the main deck, with 3 on the starboard side and 3 on the port side. As a last resort, vertical ladders on the rig's legs and rope ladder on port and starboard side can be used to reach sea level. Lifeboats 1, 2, and 5 are the first choices for evacuation. Lifeboats 3 and 4 will be used if primary lifeboats are unavailable. If you hear an alarm, stop all work immediately. Proceed to your assigned muster station using the safest route. Listen carefully to PA announcements and follow all instructions. If you are in your cabin, put on warm clothing, collect your life jacket, go to your lifeboat muster station immediately. If you are at a work site, secure your work area. Go directly to your assigned muster station. Additional life jackets are available at muster stations. Upon arrival at your muster station, locate your T-card number, remove it from the holder, and keep it on your person. This confirms your presence. Put on your life jacket. Stand by and wait for further instructions from the muster checker or PA announcements. Once the emergency situation is over, return your T-card to the rack. Specific emergency situations. H2S gas alarm. If H2S is detected, listen carefully to PA announcements and follow all instructions. Proceed to the designated safe muster area immediately. Stay there until given clearance to leave. Man overboard. If you see someone fall into the water, shout "man overboard" to raise the alarm. Throw a life buoy and maintain visual contact. Call the radio room at 503 to report the emergency. The general alarm will sound and the situation will be announced. Rig rules and safety guidelines. If this is your first time on board, or if you have been away for 6 months or longer, you will receive a full tour of the rig. This includes introductions to your supervisors and an overview of key locations such as management offices, the galley, changing rooms, and your assigned muster point. Pay close attention, as this tour will help you navigate the rig safely. Weekly safety meetings are held every Sunday at 1 p.m. and Monday at 1 a.m. at the galley. Attendance is mandatory to stay updated on safety procedures. Pre-tour meetings held daily at 5:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m., and 11:30 p.m. These meetings provide crews with essential briefings on operational plans, potential hazards, and permit-to-work requirements. All personnel are encouraged to participate in the observation card system and follow PVD and the client's target objectives for each project. Submissions can be made. Manually, fill out a physical card and drop it in the collection box. Digitally, scan the QR code in the accommodation and submit via your phone. A job safety analysis is mandatory before all tasks. Review it at the work site and ensure everyone involved understands it. PVD crews can access the Job Safety Analysis database from any PVD computer. Certain high-risk activities require a permit to work to ensure all safety precautions are in place before starting the task. PVD personnel shall adhere to the PVD training matrix. All third-party personnel are required to complete PVD's permit to work training before submitting a permit to work application on board. Personal protective equipment, PPE. Minimum required PPE includes hard hat, safety glasses, long-sleeve coveralls, safety boots or shoes, impact gloves, hearing protection in designated areas. Additional PPE may be required depending on the task and outlined in the Job Safety Analysis or Material Safety Datasheet. Earplugs are required in all work areas. Double hearing protection is required when working with high-noise tools. Double hearing protection is required in these areas. Engine room, port and starboard auxiliary room, mud pump and mud pit room, shale shaker area. Any other temporary high-noise areas, obey the signage. Hard hat policy. Green hard hats are for all new personnel joining the rig or those promoted to a new job position. This helps identify those who may require additional guidance and supervision. Orange hard hats are worn by PVD supervisors, making them easily recognizable for assistance and leadership. Hands-free lifting policy. To prevent hand injuries, always use push-pull poles and taglines when moving loads. Only PVD crew members are authorized to conduct lifting operations. Ensure all lifting equipment is inspected and color-coded correctly. Webbing slings are under permit on board this rig. All high-pressure air hoses must be fitted with whip checks and R-clips before use. Always inspect hoses for damage before connecting them. Restricted red zones are high-risk areas where only essential personnel are allowed. Rig floor, sack room, heavy tool store, engine room. Obey all safety signs and barriers. Never enter a red zone without proper authorization. Waste management. Dedicated color-coded waste bins and skips are provided for proper disposal. If unsure about waste disposal, consult a PVD supervisor to ensure environmental compliance. Open-toed footwear is strictly prohibited on board for safety reasons. However, Croc-style and sports shoes are allowed to be worn in the accommodation. Laundry services. Personal clothing, dirty towels and coveralls should be placed in laundry bags and left outside your cabin. Our laundry staff will collect, wash, and neatly fold the items before returning them to each cabin. Please note, any items contaminated with oil-based mud must be either left in the designated laundry room or personally brought there. These items will be washed separately to prevent cross-contamination with other laundry. A gym is available for recreational use. Follow posted safety guidelines, return all equipment after use, and maintain cleanliness. Meal services operate at the following times. Breakfast, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Lunch, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Evening meal, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Midnight meal, 11 p.m. 1 a.m. To maintain hygiene, wear clean clothing when entering the galley. Dirty or soiled coveralls are not permitted. After eating, place plates, cups, and waste in the designated disposal areas. Never leave charging electrical devices unattended in your cabin. Use only approved chargers and avoid overloading power outlets to prevent fire hazards. Recreational fishing is strictly prohibited on board. This rule ensures compliance with safety and environmental regulations. Sign-off procedure. All personnel are required to report to the heli briefing room 1 hour before departure. During this time, you will view the pre-flight safety video, have your baggage weighed and recorded for the updated manifest, and return your T-card before boarding. This concludes your rig safety induction. By following these safety protocols, you are contributing to a safer workplace for everyone on board. If you have any questions or concerns, contact Safety Training Coordinator or Supervisor. Thank you for your time and attention, and welcome to the team.